Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So this is the second video in easy mixed media backgrounds that I'm doing. I did one prior to this, which is with acrylic paint, and this is going to be with watercolor backgrounds. Now, I love all paint. I'm an acrylic freak. I love watercolor, but I love mixed media and mixing it all together. So this is just going to be a background. You know, I tell you guys go out and buy your Crayola watercolors in your markers or in your paints very inexpensively. You can use your coupon at Michael's and AC Moore and Joann's and Hobby Lobby and everywhere. And you definitely can paint with those. You can make backgrounds and everything else. So don't be intimidated. I know a lot of you guys are new and a lot of you guys are um, writing me, and I love it, and asking me to show different things. And a lot of you asked for easy backgrounds, and so here I am. Okay, so I'm going to do this a bit different. I'm going to link the video with the acrylic paints to this so you can see that video. But what we're going to do here is I just have a piece of paper. This is watercolor paper. You can use whatever paper you have. Printer paper, scrapbooking paper, mixed media paper, Bristol, I mean, whatever you have. Use a book page, like I said. It doesn't matter. And then I have some painter's tape. Right? And you want to take, like I said in the other video, you want to make sure, just take some of the sticky off of it. So you just kind of roll it, put it on your pants and rip it off. So it's just not as sticky. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on this area. And I just have some, and I'm going to make different shapes. This is how I'm going to do this one. Now, I've said this for the last month, and I just haven't had a chance to do it. I am into learning how to do watercoloring. Watercolor paintings. I mean, watercolor paintings, not mixed media paintings, because I love doing that. But I've been watching a lot of videos, and I just keep sucking up all the information, and maybe one day I'll have the time and the energy to sit down and really do it. I don't know how good I'm going to be at it. I'm not good at following directions, as you guys know. Okay, so you can see I'm just kind of laying wherever. I like the overlap, though, because, and you'll see as we layer more, but I'm just going to work in this area rather than the whole page because it's easier for you guys to see and for me to do. I always tell you guys start with light colors when you are doing any type of media, really, because with paint, with anything wet, because you want to be able to build. So I'm just going to go in with some yellow. Some yellow, yellow. All right. And I'm going to just paint over the tape. A little bit more water. I have no patience to wait for the watercolor to really give me what I'm looking for, but I'm going to try. All right. You see what I'm saying. All right. I'm going to use a little bit of the darker yellow too. And just put it on my brush. And the same thing. I am not following watercolor rules. I am doing my own thing. Please don't write to me that I'm not following how watercolor is supposed to be, because I'm doing it my way. And if you don't like it, you do it your way. You can tell I use these things constantly. But I think art supplies, honestly, because nowadays they're quite expensive. And if you don't find other uses for, oh, see, there we go. I'm using it as a hockey puck now. But if you don't find other uses for your items that you buy, this little thing of watercolor paint right here that I have is a Winsor & Newton, and you can see it's not that big. It's not like I'm getting a big thing, but, all kinds of paints and stuff, it can be all the different mediums, it can be a bit expensive. So you have to find double duties for them. This is just to start a mixed media background to have fun in your art journal. ATC cards, think about ATC cards. Think about all that fun stuff. Okay, so you can see I'm kind of just talking and doing my thing here. All right. Okay, scrubbing my brush off, which I don't think you're supposed to do in watercolor, but just want to get that off and get the rest of this water out of here. Okay, so now I'm going to dry it. Now remember, this is going to be reactivated when we put anything else on top of it because it's not permanent. That's okay though, because we're doing a background or you're doing an ATC card or a journal page, whatever you're doing, it's okay. Think about how fun on an ATC. I'm gonna have to do this on an ATC. And I love doing ATC cards. I love doing art journaling. I love painting. I love making jewelry. I love doing clay. What the heck? There's not enough time in the day. Okay, so you see where we're at. So I'm going to very carefully peel up my tape, and I'm going to set it here on my desk. It's going to take me a minute because there we go. Okay. Wah, wah, wah. Now imagine sitting here and doing it your own way and putting more tape or less tape or different designs. I mean, look how cool that design is, and I didn't even do it on purpose, even though I am quite fantastic. And you know, none of you ladies leave me nasty comments. I love you guys. You guys leave me the best comments ever. Love it. Okay, so now you see what we're doing. Now I'm going to take the tape that I took off and I'm going to start laying it in different areas. Now I want to concentrate, you know, all over, but I want some of that white to still come through. So you kind of want to, you know, you hear my dog getting angry. He's like, I'm trying to sleep, Mom, and you're so loud. All right. You guys are crazy. I love your guys' comments on the kittens. That's so funny. They are so cute. And then the ferrets. Oh. All right. Okay, so you see, we just do that. Now make sure that these sides, you know, are down or it's going to seep under. And really, if it seeps under, you know, who the heck cares? But let's go on to a different color. Now, you can do one of two things right now. You can take your decoupage or your fixative. You know, I mix up the decoupage and water, and I will spray it on here and give it a chance to sit and dry, or use your heat gun or hair dryer or whatever. You can do that, and then that would seal the yellow underneath. I'm not really worrying about that because it is a mixed media background, and I'm going to be able to control, you know, the color to a point. So, but that's definitely up to you at this point. Try both ways because it's fun. It's fun both ways. Now, I know that I'm going to get some different colors here if I use, I'm going to go in with blue. But I'm not going to do the whole thing blue because I know it's going to mix, and I want to have different mixtures. Blue and yellow are going to be green, but I'm going to get some blue here. So I'll show you what I mean. So can you see how that changes right over on that? All right, so I'm going to get some more. And I'm just going to kind of go over it. Go over your tape because that's gonna be where you're gonna get good patterns. And then I'll do some down here maybe. I'll just run it. Wet your brush more if you start dragging because that's what that means. Some darker blue too. See how good? And just go around. Go around that tape. Get some red. That's orange. Sorry, they all look the same to me anymore. And then I'm going to kind of go in here. I'm going to hit those white spots with some red. And take it over. Now, what's nice about this and what's fun is when you lift up that tape, you're going to have that yellow under there. So mixing it all right here isn't, you know, you're not losing anything. Okay. I'm going to pull that up. Dry it first. just so it sits for a minute. There are so many inexpensive watercolor sets out there. Like I said, get the kids, get the Crayola. I bet you if you have kids and you go dig in their stuff, they have Crayola watercolor paints. Now, you can also use your Derwent Inktense doing this, and you can also use your watercolor pencils doing this. So, look how cool. Once we get all this tape up, and I can go on and on with this. I'm not going to. There we go. I save the tape sitting here. So if I want to do it again, but I'm going to show you. I know I have another piece of tape. But look how cool that came out. Look at that cool background. Now, if you don't like the whites, go in with a, a different color. Let's see, what color shall we use? I don't want anything too dark, but who knows? Let's do a magenta-y pink. Purple, whatever. One of them days. Just lightly go over those whites. Nothing major. Go over that if you want. If you don't, a little bit right there. All right. And look how cool. And that is your background started. Now, you can go on, you can dry this, and you can go on and lay more tape down and do the same thing again. And just keep building, building. Now, on this or the acrylic one, get this tape out of here because it keeps sticking to my hair on my arms. This and the acrylic one, what you can do now is use stencils, use stamps, and add lighter colors in, a light pink, a white, a yellow, and you can really build on these now. And the same with this. You can use darker ones because this is a lighter palette. And you will see your mixed media canvas come to life, or a TC card, or art journal page, whatever you're doing. And it's very fun and doesn't take much. And it's a lot of fun just moving the paint around and the tape and just seeing what you come up with, because you'll never come up with the same thing twice. So that is just my little FYI for y'all today. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me see what you guys do. And as always, be kind to each other. You never know what battles somebody else is fighting. And I love you guys. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.